its fourth title. They won the title 3 times, in 80 in Nigeria, 94 in Tunisia, and 2013 in South Africa. The ball is with Alex Iwobi. The Nigerian national team starts. The ball from Frank Onyeka goes back to Bright Osayi Samuel. The ball is played back to Wilfred Ndidi, Calvin Bassey. Calvin Bassey passes to Semi Ajayi. The ball remains with the Eagles of Nigeria. The Nigerian national team is in its 21st appearance in this tournament. Their first appearance was in the '63 edition. Nigeria, who appeared, shown in the '70s. The beginnings were with coach Alagbi Sweel, who led them in '76 and '78. He is nicknamed the father of Nigerian football, Alex Iwobi. He plays the ball on the right with Bright Osayi Samuel. Bright lifts the ball towards the penalty area, Victor Osimhen. Nigeria, the land of legends, the land of goal scorers. Speaking of goal scorers in the history of the AFCON, Rashidi Yekini is Nigeria's top scorer in the Cup of Nations with 13 goals from 20 matches. Here's a Nigerian ball to Lookman, a dangerous pass, a one-on-one through goaldoor Osimhen. Osimhen scores, but the goal is disallowed. Osimhen is offside. But VAR, by the way, Osimhen in the last tournament in Ivory Coast had 5 goals disallowed. Victor had 5 goals disallowed for offside, 4 of them. Now the offside is on Victor Osimhen. Offside exists, Mr. Victor. A direct free kick. The ball goes back in favor of Mozambique. A strong start for Nigeria. Okay, I'm ready. Here's the translation. Okocha scored 13 goals in the African Cup, Okocha, and Dibea with 6, plus Julius. The ball goes to Iwobi. Iwobi to Iwobi, known as Iwobi, intercepts the pass, number 21. Nigeria falls back, Victor, a defender. Victor Osimhen breaks away, a wasted shot by Victor Osimhen. By the way, Nigeria was nicknamed the Gazelle, Finidi George. Finidi George, a player with Ajax, alongside Kanu, from the generation that won the Champions League in '95, then moved to Real Betis, Finidi. George, the Gazelle, Okocha was nicknamed the Maradona of Africa, and Nwankwo Kanu, and the giant Daniel Amokachi. The 90s, during Westerhof's time, who won the African Cup of Nations with Nigeria in '94 in Tunisia. The team played in the World Cup for the first time in the United States in '96, the Atlanta Olympics. The Atlanta Olympics in the United States, winning in the semi-final against Brazil 4-3, and in the final, Emunike and Nwankwo Kanu were the heroes of the Brazil match and the final as well. The team that included Babayaro, Nwankwo Kanu, and Amokachi, a long ball to goalkeeper Nwabali, number 10, a Mozambique player. Mozambique, which I mentioned, is Portuguese-speaking, due to its historical ties with Portugal. The '66 World Cup in England had players of Mozambican origin. Like Portugal, first of them the legend Eusebio, the beast Mario Coluna, third Lario, fourth Vicente, who Pelé said was the best defender he'd ever seen. Years ago, Abuker, a player of Mozambican origin, who represented Portugal, played in England with the Merseyside duo, Everton and Liverpool. Ball out to the left for Bruno. Bruno passes back. Alex gets criticized. After the last version, Nigeria from Côte d'Ivoire. Motsepe, the top man in CAF. South Africa's Bafana exited, losing to Cameroon 2-1. Today, we'll know the sixth team in the quarter-finals. Ball back to the keeper, who saves Alex's shot. Number 17, Ibe, is up front. His uncle, the artist Gigi Okocha, won the '94 title. Okocha's older brother, Emmanuel, played in the '90 African Cup in Algeria. Nigeria in the final against Algeria. Corner for Nigeria. Cleared for a goal kick. It ends for Mozambique. Nuametanwa. Incan history. Odegbami, top scorer in '78, tied with Uganda's Amandi. Odegbami won the '80 title, top scorer in '80 in Nigeria, tied with Morocco's Khalid Labid with 3 goals. Rashidi Yekini, '92 with 4, '94 with 5 goals. Last Nigerian top scorer was in 2019 with 5 goals. Long ball forward, looking for Lookman. Lookman passes, lost to Victorian. Back to Mozambique. Mozambique, the Mambas. Ball with number 19, played. To 5, Bruno Lenga. Ball back to 21, Gima. Gima to Fisk Larnani. Black Bulls this season. Ball. To the right for Diogo, who plays for Santa Clara in Portugal. Ball lost by Mozambique. Throw in. This is Diogo's 23rd international cap for Mozambique. Mozambique, that's it. A goal in the qualifiers by Mr. Lookman. Mr. Lookman, Mr. Class, Mr. Nigeria. The Nigerian team, 2 or 3 times, completed by Iwobi. Iwobi, thank you. Arab football, thank you. Mr. Adamola. Adamola, with a decisive touch, scores the goal. Excellent preparation, a clever ball, and a single touch from Lookman. Look, number 22, he's the one who set it up after a perfect pass. A ball between 3, scored by Lookman. This brilliant Lookman gives Nigeria the lead. Nigeria 1, Mozambique 0. We know Nigerians for their goal celebrations, like the days of Oba Martins and Julius. Agahawa. With the backflip. Dot. But Lookman was normal, we didn't see anything special. Maybe Osimhen will score and celebrate like Oba Martins and Julius Agahawa. But the celebration remains stuck in the minds of fans. When Rashidi Yekini scored Nigeria's first World Cup goal against Bulgaria, he celebrated powerfully inside the net. A ball after 5, Bruno Lenga. Bruno Lenga, a Cypriot player, with the ball forward. Nigeria gets it back at 6, Aja. A long ball towards Adams and the Nigerian defense. The strength and personality of Nigeria, through Stephen Keshi, nicknamed Big Boss, the leader when he played in Belgium. Nigeria also has personality in midfield. Sani, with powerful shots, a missile in the World Cup against Spain in a 3-1 match. Nigeria at the expense of Spain. This is number 4, Khadija. Mozambique gets the ball back. 0, a Nigerian lead. The winner of this match will face either, and of course, that's what we hope for. Nigeria, Algeria, memories of the 1990 team and Amakachi's goal, the final goal. Nigeria won 3-0. A dangerous ball in the Nigerian area. A ball in favor of Musumechi to Bengal, a ball towards Faisal. Faisal is offside. By the way, Portugal and Derby played it with Everton, Liverpool, who converted to Islam and became Faisal. The ball returns to goalkeeper Nwabi, Nigeria, Peter, the goalkeeper who was with them in the 80s and 90s, and Vince Anam, the famous goalkeeper with Al-Shay Al-Yarbu, was in 2013 for Shadi. Pass. The ball. To Luan, but Coman crosses dangerously, and the second goal comes through Mr. Goal, Mission Goal, who is Victor Smin in the net. The dangerous duo, the deadly duo, the wonderful duo, Luan and Victor Smin. The second for Nigeria. Yes, Victor scores the second goal for the Eagles, the Super Eagles. Victor Osimhen scores a second ball and confirms that the Nigerian national team, the Eagles, remains in the tournament. The Eagles are on their way to the quarter-finals. Coman crosses, a ball from the defense finds Victor Osimhen. Osimhen, 1, meaning step by step, piano piano. It will be the historic goal for Nigeria, breaking Rashidi's record of 33 goals for Victor. Victor Smin from Napoli and now with the European conqueror, Galatasaray in Turkey. They had Segun Odegbami, who was nicknamed the mathematician. He won the 1980 and 1988 African Cup of Nations in Libya, the brother of Joseph, who played in the 1988 African Cup of Nations. A long ball forward, the Nigerian team regains possession. Nigeria, the power, control, and dominance, and confirmation of superiority from the beginning with 2 goals scored and 1 goal disallowed, which was in the beginning by Smin. He managed to shake the net 3 times amidst clear control. Nigeria and clear superiority at the level of the result, and the numbers confirm their great control. Bright lifts a ball, and Victor heads it wide. Victor Smin's ball goes for a goal kick. Osimhen and a goal kick. Osimhen, a high ball, why the high balls at the station, the high Porsche, the high Porsche. Nigeria's football history boasts players like Hakeem Olajuwon, Samson Saiyeja, and Austin J.J. Okocha. This duo was among the best midfielders, alongside Rashid Yekini, Abdul Rashidi Yekini, and Muda Lawal. This Hakeem has Nigerian roots, like Victor Osimhen of Nigeria. To discuss Nigeria's history, we need days. Three-time champion, 5-time runner-up, 9-time third place. Look at the ball, the long ball. Alex Iwobi, Ademola Lookman assists, and Victor Osimhen is always in the right place. Victor. Osimhen ignores pressure to break Yekini's record. Osimhen's priority is leading Nigeria to a 4th title. "2-0, things are looking better. The strongest team and a strong contender for the Eagles." The second match of this round is between the Eagles, Mali's Eagles, and the Eagles of Carthage, with penalties favoring the Malian team yesterday. The Moroccan team qualifies, Tanzania lost to Diaz's goal, and Cameroon realistically achieved victory against Gambia. Sudan and Cameroon won, and South Africa won 2-0. Just now, the Egyptian team, led by Salah, overcame Angola with a 3-2 win after extra time, but this match will be decided in 90 minutes. The easiest match tomorrow is a big dialogue between Algeria and Burkina Faso. The ball returns with a mistake in front of Lourenço, a Mozambican player. Conte was present. In the last edition, the Mozambique team is capable, progressing from the first round with 2 draws. Meaning, in the last edition, they didn't pass the first round but managed to compete with the big teams. Adil Mohammed. A. Penalty. To a goal kick, a goal kick. Look who has the ball, number 30, playing in the 4th division in Italy with the Mestre club, one of the suburbs of Venice in the Veneto region. The ball is with the Nigerian team, 0-0. With minimal effort, they made the difference. The ball goes back. There. Playing the ball near Alex Iwobi, the most Nigerian to play in the Premier League, 307 games, surpassing Nwankwo Kanu, Okocha, Obi Mikel. Full. Match with Everton, pass from Mendy. Likes Ibe. He plays. Mozambique is nominating the team, and the referee calls the foul. The ball goes back to the Nigerian team on an open road to reach the next round, the quarter-finals. Ibrahim Musa, it's confirmed. Alex shoots. Alex Iwobi, Alex who released a song, Shoot to Score, with his former colleague in Akeem. The ball goes back to Mozambique. Mozambique versus Nigeria, the historical precedence is for the Nigerians. And the third goal for Lookman. He preferred to pass, but Mozambique missed. They weren't able to challenge the Nigerians. The Nigerian team showed great strength and confirmed the big differences technically and physically. 2 yellow cards. He receives a warning. He receives a warning. The Mozambicans boosted their game and put up a reward of $7,700, as promised by the president of the Mozambican Football Federation, a reward of $23,000 for each player in case of victory, but $23,000, not even $23,000 in the local currency. The team is leaving the race. They will leave Fez and leave the tournament, while the Eagles' reward system is surrounded by complete secrecy, making them vulnerable to speculation. In front of us, the Nigerian fans. The Nigerian fans and their continuous cheering. The Nigerian fans are classics of the African Cup of Nations, the Nigerians.